Tonight I'm going out in the airboat with my buddy Austin, and we'll be hunting a local ranch, looking for hogs, and using the dogs to catch them. So while we're cruising, I plan on using my new thermal handheld from Pulsar Night Vision, and I think it's going to be a really big help. This thing is very good. I was really surprised the first time I used it. It's the Helion model, and this thing can see a deer fart from 1,000 yards. So I'm confident it's going to be seeing some hogs tonight, and it's really going to help while we're cruising out in the airboat in this pitch black for me to spot them from a far away and for us to be able to close right in on them.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of deer. Two of them.
So we get out there and we're cruising around, and you know, I'm using this new scope, and man, can I see a lot.
There's another deer. Out there. To the right of us. Big.
Even when there's not an animal out there, somehow it's able to kind of map the whole landscape just by heat, and I can see really well. I can even navigate, help him navigate.
Like get ahead, like 12 o'clock, maybe 11 o'clock. 3 of them. One of them looking for 4 of them.
I start to see some heat signatures out there, and I think it's a hog. We've come blazing up on it, you know, I'm telling him it's a hog, and
maybe 1 or 2 o'clock. Might be cow.
Wouldn't you know it, it's a freaking cow. So tonight I'm a little worried about the dogs for a few reasons. This area has a ton of gators, and it's real dangerous hunting because we're most likely to be catching hogs right on top or right near gators. So you know, I want to be really careful about what dogs I bring. Now, all my dogs mean the world to me. They're all important to me, but some are more important than others. Obviously, Moose, my lead dog, not only being my lead dog, but also kind of my best friend out of the whole group. He's the most important to me. He's a dog I cannot afford to lose, let alone could I handle losing. So I won't be bringing him with me tonight. I'm only going to be bringing one of my dogs, and I'm going to bring Nip. The reason I'm bringing Nip tonight is he's gritty. I think he'll do the best on the airboat out of all the other dogs, and I feel like he'll be the best at kind of coping with the new sound, the new scenery, and the new experience, and still get on the hog just because he's a gritty bastard, and all he wants to do is grab on that hog and hold on. So after a few hours of scanning, I spot a good pack of hogs from far away. We come blazing in on them and use the boats to kind of corral them and separate the boar hogs we want to catch from the pack. But as I'm going back through my footage, I noticed on the money shot of me seeing these hogs and spotting them in the thermal, for whatever reason it had a glitch and it put it all in fast forward. I recently fixed the issue with Pulsar's help by reformatting the memory card that's inside the handheld, which I should have done in the first place actually. But boy, did I blow the most important shot in that thermal. As soon as we got the boar hogs kind of separated and figure out which ones we want to catch, we send in the dogs. Austin drops one of his dogs. He takes off after one. And then we head off for the other boar hog. And I sent Nip on him to see how he would do. Man, oh man, Nip hit that hog like a ton of bricks and he just held on. I was super proud and that hog didn't know what hit him. Hit him, Nip. Hit him, Nip. Yeah, he wants it, son. Yes, sir, he got him. I'm sure that hog was just as surprised as us that that little dog had that much fight in him. Because boy, did he grab him and hang on, man. I came up and Nip was working him, hanging on, and that hog was not happy. We flipped the hog, got Nip off of him, tied the hog up, and from there we're gonna go to work. And that for us is cutting his balls off, which for some people that may be a little surprising and shocking. But you know, that's the way of life we're living down here. We're living off the land. And it's another form of conservation. We're stopping this hog from reproducing while still allowing him to live his life, grow big and fat. Cutting his balls off helps him really just pack on fat. He'll double, triple in size, and the meat will be 3 times better. So, you know, he'll eventually be harvested down the line, and when we do, he's gonna be delicious. We don't want him creating any more of a problem by reproducing, but at the same time, we want his meat to be worth it and we want to make use of it. So, you know, that's what we're out here doing tonight, and hell, we're doing a good job at it. Don't get. Hey, Nip, knock it off, call hog. Overall, the hunt went really well. I got to use my new thermal, got it figured out a little bit better, super impressed with it. It is badass, and I gotta thank Pulsar big time for sending it to me. You know, I'm big on only using companies that I really like their products. So don't take it as me using this thing just because they sent it to me. If it was a piece of trash, I wouldn't use it. I make a living using these tools, doing what I do, and I can't use a piece of crap. So thanks again, Pulsar, and if y'all are looking for a thermal, check out the Helion. I think it's the XP50. That thing is badass. Good job tonight, brother. He ready to get in that kennel and get that food. So it was a real good night. You know, big thanks for Austin for bringing me along to help him out with it. And hope y'all enjoyed the video, and tune in next time. Yeah, looks like it. All right, Bubba. Good job, man.